Hi, Donna, Krstec here of Law Firm SEO. And as promised last week, I'm here to talk about this week about how to audit the previous year, 2020. It was a tough one, but we're going to audit it and we're going to learn from it. And by what I mean by that is we're going to review the entire year. We're going to see how we spent our money and how we spent our time for business growth. Did we just survive during 2020? Did we thrive? Did we actually grow? Okay, so this is how you're going to do this. You're going to just assess everything you did. What meetings did you take? Did those meetings help you in your growth, in your business advancement, or were they a bust? How about any presentations you may have taken on? Did they cost anything? Were they a bust? Let's learn from that. Zoom. A lot of us were just in contact with clients and prospective clients via Zoom. Did Zoom work for you? Did it work better than on the phone and in person? I spoke with a client of mine last month, and he was just canceling his lease. He said, you know what? I love working with clients and potential clients via Zoom. So he canceled his lease, his office lease. So I'm imagining that saved him several $1,000s a month. So Zoom is working for him. Not having an office just might work. I mean, I personally did not change at all because of that, because I always worked from my home office. So I've always been either Zooming or telephone call or some kind of a digital conference. So that has always been working for me. So there wasn't too much of a change. So after you go over all of that, how time was spent, how money was spent, and put it in a plus and a minus, and we're going to learn from that. So I'm now going to go and audit what I did over the past year. And as an example, this might help you, okay? Like I said, I didn't make too many changes because of COVID, because I've always been running for the past 24 years from my home office. However, during this downtime, okay, I was blogging like crazy. I was posting articles like crazy. And I can see from my analytics that yes, the blogging and the extra articles, all of that content that I was putting out there on my website and sharing on all my social platforms were helping me with getting more traffic. My analytics told me that, okay? After I added all of this content, I shared it all via social media. I always use social media, but not as much as I did this past year, because it was just, I don't know, I seem to have had extra time on my hands, downtime. And for example, I wasn't running out and meeting clients face to face. I was just picking up the phone or Zooming with them, and that gave me, I guess, extra time. And then I tried something new. And I owe it to a client of mine. He came to me about a year ago. I do SEO work for him. And he said, I was interviewed by someone and I want to use the interviews. He gave me all of the recordings and he said, can you do something with these to help in my SEO? So since I just love a challenge, I can SEO anything. I said, okay, let's see what we could do with this. So I took his recordings and there were, I believe, 7, maybe 8, 9 of them. And we made each of them their own page, so to speak. And I marketed all of these podcasts as his podcast series, okay? So each one was titled and SEO'd and given its own page and presented, okay, as an interview recording for a podcast. At the end, we saw that his traffic really grew, and those keywords, with his practice area and add the word podcast, he got a lot of extra traffic from that. So I said, you know what, there's really something about these podcasts. I might as well give it a whirl myself. So I decided to put some extra time and some money, not much, but time and money went into my podcasting, which you're watching right now. And okay, this is about my 4th one or so, and I have been doing videos in the past. So I will be able to tell, and I'll get a good picture from my analytics, and I'm get maybe another 3 or 4 or 5 podcasts. I should get a good picture of how this has worked for me. And I will see in a total of less than a year, maybe 6-7 months, if this was a good way for me to put my marketing dollars and time into, okay? And what's gonna tell me that? If I get any clients from all of these podcasts, if I get extra traffic, if the buzz is going around because of the information I'm getting out via my podcast. So we're going to go back the year, and we're going to use all of this information in this audit that we can to start on the right foot for 2021. Use everything that we did in 2020 and learn from it and step on the right foot in 2021. So I hope this podcast helped you. If it would help anyone else that you know, please share it. I ask that you share this podcast and subscribe to my channels and visit my website, email me. I like hearing from you, and comments, questions, anything. So until next week, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We have a lot to be thankful for. I know I do. We made it another year. It was a tough one, but we're still standing. So until next week, take care.